Come on. I need to change that because my Twitter changed. Let me start that up so I can get rid of the music really quick, so I don't get copyrighted. Broadcast settings. Advanced. My spectators. And we gotta change that to the new. I haven't changed that yet, so there we go. Had to change the the Twitter handle. So this stream is very much, well, what it says in the title. It is a stream to talk about WWE 2K19. A lot of different things with it. What modes are going to be in the game? What superstars, that sort of thing. Let's go look at how I'm doing on these. I don't really care about that whole. Oh, no one's downloaded my ECW one, but damn, my Vengeance is fucking just. My Vengeance one is just downloaded like crazy. But yeah, I wanted to talk about this a lot, about what I could be what we could be potentially seeing 2K19 wise and stuff like that, and talk with you guys about it, about what you think we could be getting. I'm gonna edit some people's move sets while we're in this. I don't know why I went this way. It's creations. That's where I wanted to go to. So yeah, what do I so for the most part, this is going to be talking what we could be seeing both roster wise and as a potential collector's edition for this game, for the new game. And I want to do this in a live stream so I can get you guys' like thoughts and stuff on it while where the fuck is Braun? There we go. While I talk about it. So ultimately, what I think we'd be getting roster-wise is, I mean, they do this every year. They always say, "Oh, it's the biggest roster we've ever had." I think this year it's going to be even bigger, obviously, because every year they add new people in. And so I think what they're going to really be doing is they're going to be changing it even more. And yeah, they're gonna be changing it even heavier. You know, there's gonna be a much a much bigger roster this year. Probably to the point of maybe almost 200 people. I wouldn't be surprised if there was 200 people in the game. God, there's so many big boots. Let's go for that one. So ultimately, what do I think we could be getting roster-wise? First off, Enzo's gonna be gone. Summer Rae is gonna be gone. Eva Marie's gonna be gone. Who else is gonna be gone? I'm trying to think of who else is gonna be gone. Shit. Who else is gonna be gone? Because this is a bitch. I'm trying to think of who else is gonna be gone. Darren Young is gonna be gone. Okay, let's stop talking about who's gonna be gone, because I think I've talked about that before. It's not really a super important thing. We're gonna have some new additions. Oh yeah, Rich Swann's gonna be gone. We're gonna have some new additions. Some people that probably should have been in this game, but weren't for whatever reason. A few minutes to find the one I want. So okay, no, that's not what I want. I do want an Avalanche. No. No, 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 no. Oh, wait. No, that's not it. No, no. No, 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 no. Where's what I want? Wait, what? No, no, no. No. Where the fuck? I'm trying to find the... Where the hell is it? It should be a power bomb. Let's just go to power bomb, I guess, and see what we find. Or P, I guess. So I think we can definitely be getting. Damn it! I'm trying to think of his name. I can't think of his name. I don't know why I can't think of his name. Andrade Cien Almas. A lot of people think he should have been in the game this year, but apparently the reason he wasn't is because he didn't want to be in the game. So I think we could definitely be seeing him in the game this year, along with Adam Cole, Velveteen Dream, Ricochet. There's a lot of people that are probably going to be in this game this year. Like, that's the issue. This is going to be a huge roster, and it's one of those things where it's like, Jesus Christ, there's going to be a lot of people in this game. So it's more or less like, okay, who do I think is going to be in this game and all that. But yeah, I definitely I definitely could see them being in this. I think Drew McIntyre and Aleister Black are going to be in this from the get-go. Same with Lars Sullivan. Because they were DLC, and I think it was weird that they were DLC. No. You know, I think it was weird that they were DLC, but I definitely think that they're not going to be DLC this year. That's another thing, is figuring out who the DLC is going to be is kind of a difficult one. No, wait. This is where you find it. That's right. Tornado Bomb. That's what I want. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, we'll keep that one for now. There we go. So, yeah, I guess we can just kind of go through the people in this game, because there's a lot of people I have that will probably be in this game in some way. While we're waiting for this to load up, who do I think the collector's edition is gonna be? This is something I've been trying to think of for the past few days. Is who could the collector's edition end up being? It's more or less, you know, the collector's edition is one of those things where it's really difficult to predict, you know. One sec, guys. So I very much think this is the issue. This is kind of one of those things. It's where you kind of have to try to think who could actually be in this game, collector's edition wise. A huge part of me is thinking, okay, it's probably going to end up being The Undertaker, because this may be his last year wrestling. But then I look at it, I'm like, but he was already the 2K14 collector's edition, so it's like, is he really going to end up being the collector's edition this year, or are they going to go with someone else? I could see them potentially doing The Rock. I don't think The Rock would be the worst idea. Maybe even Stone Cold. I might not do the midnight release stream, guys, for 2K19, by the way, because if I do, I am partially thinking about getting the collector's edition, which is around $150. I'd probably end up splitting the cost with my uncle, like 50-50. I do 75, he does 75, and then we buy the collector's edition. Kind of as with the two of us buying it instead of just me, and then. So it wouldn't get here the day the game comes out. It'd get here probably a week after or so. And then I'd unbox it and show you guys everything that comes with it and stuff like that. So yeah, I think it could... It depends on who it is, though. If it's like someone like Cena, I probably won't get it. But yeah. Who do I think we could be seeing as the collector's edition, though? The Rock is definitely up there. Stone Cold. The Undertaker could potentially be one as well. Maybe Triple H if he wants to stroke his own ego a bit. But you know, I definitely think they're gonna make a huge choice with the collector's edition, and it's gonna be somebody impactful to WWE and to wrestling as a whole. So I don't. So it's kind of like one of those things that's hard to predict. You know, Cena got his because it's his 15th year as a WWE superstar and all that. So you know. Depends on who we can see. But who do I think could be... Who do I think is going to be in the roster? Well, first off, we're going to have Adam Cole. Adam Cole is going to be in the game. Because, of course, Adam Cole is going to be in the game. It's Adam Cole. Aiden English, AJ Styles, Akam, Akira Tozawa, Alberto Del Rio is probably not going to be. Aleister Black, I definitely think he's going to be in the game from the get-go. Alexa Bliss, Alexander Wolf, Alicia Fox, Alundra Blaze, Andrade Cien Almas, I think he's going to make his appearance. Andre the Giant, Apollo Crews, and yes, it's going to be Apollo Crews because he's back to being Apollo Crews again. Asuka, Bam Bam Bigelow, Baron Corbin, Batista he's probably gonna be back in the game. Bayley, Becky Lynch, Beth Phoenix. Although with Batista, it's no telling if he's actually gonna be in the game. Stop laying under my freaking chair, then, dumbass. It's your own fault, stupid dog. There's no telling if he's gonna be from the get go, or if he's gonna be DLC like he was this year. Beth Phoenix, Big Boss Man, probably both versions again. Big Cass, and he could potentially be under Colin Cassidy. I'm going to change him really quick. That should be Boo. Big E, The Big Show, probably multiple versions, maybe more than two, to be honest. Billy Kay. I'd like Billy Gunn to be in the game, but he's probably not going to be. Bo Dallas, Bobby Fish, Bobby Lashley, Bobby Roode, Booker T. I would like Bradshaw, but probably not going to happen. Braun Strowman, Bray Wyatt, Bret Hart, probably multiple versions. Brian Kendrick, Brie Bella, British Bulldog, Brock Lesnar, Brutus Beefcake. Brock Lesnar is kind of one of those iffy ones. It's like, will he be in this game? Because there's talks that he's leaving to UFC after like SummerSlam, so there's a good chance he may not be in this game. Who knows? Dudley's are probably going to be in there as DLC. Buddy Roberts, Butch, Cactus Jack, probably multiple versions. Hopefully Candice LeRae. Maybe as DLC. She'll probably be the female in the DLC for the NXT. Carmella, Cedric Alexander, Cesaro, Chad Gable, Charlotte, Chris Jericho, probably multiple versions again. Christian. I would like Corey Graves. Corey Graves would be nice to be added in. Kurt Hawkins, Curtis Axel, hopefully Devon as DLC. Dana Brooke, Daniel Bryan, Darren Young's going to be gone. Dash Wilder, probably multiple versions of Diamond Dallas Page. Dean Ambrose, Diesel, Dolph Ziggler, hopefully Drew Gulak. I don't know why he wasn't in this game. Drew McIntyre, Dude Love, Dusty Rhodes, Earthquake. EC3 will be in there. Eddie Guerrero damn well better be in it. Edge, Elias, Ember Moon. Emma's going to be gone. Enzo's going to be gone. Epico, Eric Young, Eric Rowan. Actually, I think he'll just be under Rowan. It'd be nice if we could get at least one version of Ron Simmons, whether it's, Farouk or from, like, Nation Domination or whatever. It'd be nice. Dango. Hopefully just one version of Finn Balor. It's really stupid that they put him in as two different versions. I still don't understand why they did that. The Godfather, Goldberg, Goldust, Grand Metalik, Greg Valentine, Heath Slater, Hideo Itami, Hurricane, if he does come back, would be a nice addition. Ivory, definitely Ivory, because she just went in the Hall of Fame. Jack Gallagher, Jacqueline, Jake Roberts, Jason Jordan, JBL, sadly. Jeff Hardy, Jeff Jarrett will be most likely as DLC. Jey Uso, Jim Neidhart, Jim Garvin, Jimmy Uso, Jinder Mahal, sadly. John Cena, probably only one version of John Cena. I just realized none of them are the same. Also, seriously, 06 isn't the best one. Fuck you guys. Johnny Gargano, Kairi Sane, Kalisto, Kane, probably both versions. Carl Anderson, Cash Sono, Kerry Von Erich, Kevin Nash, Kevin Owens, Kevin Von Erich, Killian Dane, Kofi Kingston, Connor, probably, I would like 2 versions of Kurt Angle still, but they're probably only going to do one, probably the 06 version. Kyle O'Reilly, Lana, hopefully will be in the game. I don't know why she wasn't this year. Larry Zbyszko, Lars Sullivan, Lex Luger, Lindsay Dorado, Lita, Luke Gallows, Luke Harper, Mankind, Mark Andrews will hopefully be in the game. Mark Henry, Maurice, Matt Hardy, come on. Michael PSAs. Hopefully they'll have Mick Foley in there as Mick Foley, not just his alter egos. It's really stupid that they don't have just straight up Mick Foley in this game. Mickey James, The Miz, Mojo Rawley, Mr. McMahon, Mr. Perfect, Mustafa Ali better be in the game. Naomi, MVP could be coming back, but I don't think, even if he does come back, I don't think he'll be back in time for the game. I also just realized he has no abilities or skills, which is annoying. Give me a minute. We'll go for the super kick, actually. Alright, there we go. Abilities now. We'll go diving pin combo, rope break, dirty pin, ring escape. There we go. Alright, sorry about that. But it'd be nice to have MVP back. Naomi, Natalia, Neville hopefully will still be in the game. They're still kind of in the contract, so there's no real telling if they'll put him, if he'll be in the game. They've kind of frozen his pay, I think, right now, so who knows. Hopefully they'll work things out and Neville will still be in the game, because Neville is just fantastic, and I'd love to see him back with maybe an IC title run in the United States, maybe even WWE Championship. Nia Jax, Nick Miller, Nikki Bella, Nikki Cross, No Way Jose, Noam Dar, Oni Larkin will probably be, because I believe he's with the company now. It would be nice to have Owen Hart. Paige will definitely be in there. Papa Shango, Pete Dunne will probably be, Peyton Royce, Primo Cologne, R-Truth, Randy Orton, Randy Savage, Ravishing Rick Rude, Razor Ramon, Rey Mysterio, hopefully, Razor, Rhino, Ric Flair 88, Ric Flair 91, so multiple versions of Ric Flair. Rich Swan's gonna be gone, Rick Martel, Ricky Morton, Ricky Steamboat, probably both versions again. Ricochet, Rikishi, Road Dogg, maybe Rob Van Dam. Robert Van Dam would be nice, but there's no real telling if he's gonna be back or not. Robert Gibson, probably multiple versions of The Rock. Hopefully some version of Drake Maverick. Whether it probably won't be Rockstar Spud, but he'll probably be in this in some way. He really does not have a lot. What the hell, people? All right, I'm gonna put it this way: if you're gonna be doing this kind of shit, please actually like give them things that would probably make sense. Eh. Alright, there we go. But yeah, hopefully some version of him will be in the game. Roderick Strong, Roman Reigns, hopefully in Shield version for him, Seth and Dean. Secondary attire in case you don't really want to do the Shield. Ronda Rousey will most likely be making her debut. Ruby Riott, Rusev, Sami Zayn, Samoa Joe, Sasha. Sawyer Fulton's gonna be gone. He's no longer with the company. Scott Dawson, Scott Hall, Seth, definitely gonna be in the game. Shane McMahon, Shane Thorne, Shawn Michaels, probably multiple versions. Sheamus, Shelton Benjamin's gonna be back. Shinsuke Nax, Sin Cara, Stephanie, sadly. Hopefully multiple versions of Stone Cold. Sting, all 5 fucking versions of him. Stunning Steve Austin. Summer Rae's gonna be gone. Psycho Sid. Tajiri would be nice to have back. Tamina, Tatanka, Tatsumi Fujinami, Titus, TJP, Tommaso Ciampa. Tony Nese will hopefully be in the game. Trent Seven will hopefully be in the game. Triple H. Trish Stratus, Ty Dillinger, Tyler Bate will hopefully be in the game. Breeze, Typhoon, Tyson Kidd, Ultimate Warrior, multiple Vader, hopefully Velveteen Dream will finally be in this. Will be in this game. Victor, Will Ospreay, probably not. William Regal would be nice to have in. X-Pac would be nice to have in. Xavier Woods and Zack Ryder. A lot of other people I think will be making their appearance in this game. We'll actually go to Community Creations for this one. And we'll just kind of search around and find the people I think are going to be making it. So, I guess most recent, it's probably going to be bad because they're all going to look like crap. Oh my. Never look up the most recent. They always look like garbage. Well, not all of them, but like, oh, there's so many weird things in this. Like, just what the fuck? I so terrible. Some of these are so just I can't. I can't. Let's go. Jesus, that's just. We'll scroll through. We'll scroll through and we'll find what I think could be in the game. We'll have Harper and Rowan as the Bludgeon Brothers, which will be nice. Liv Morgan will be in the game most likely. She's been with the company for a while now. I think, or she's been on the main roster for a while now. I think she'll make it. Mandy Rose. Sonya Deville. Ronda we already talked about. Tony we already talked about. We already talked about EC3. Come on, find me people. Probably the Singh brothers. I don't know why they weren't in this game. We'll have better bar versions of Sheamus and Cesaro, I guess. Leo Rush will probably be in this. He's currently with NXT. He'll probably be in the NXT pack, if anything. If he's in the game, that is. Michelle McCool wouldn't be bad to put in. Wouldn't be bad in there. Let's see. We'll probably have a Woken Matt Hardy version. Like a full Woken version of him, which will be nice. Eva's going to be gone. Actually, I think she's gone from this game. I don't even think she's in this one. Huh. Let's see. Montez Ford, who I think he is. Is he part of the Street Profits? Yeah, I think he's part of the Street Profits. Street Profits will probably be in this game. Sarah Logan's gonna be in this game. The next game, most likely. It'd be nice if we had a Brother Nero version of Jeff. Shayna Baszler, most likely gonna be in this game. Dakota Kai will probably be in this. Angelo Dawkins will probably be in this. Let's see, who else? Tony Birch, is that his name? Is that Oney Larkin's partner's name? I think so. I think he'll be in this game. I think most of the NXT, the newer NXT women will also be in the game as well. So yeah, like Dakota Kai, Bianca Belair, those kind of people. We'll probably get the War Raiders, Hanson and Rowe. Let's see. Yeah, Raymond Rowe and Hanson will probably be in there. Let's see. Zelina Vega, we'll probably get her. If we're getting Almas, it's guaranteed we're gonna get Vega. I would love Corey Graves. I would love a version of Corey Graves that we get to wrestle as. Talked about you already, so we'll probably get a huge amount of the 205 and NXT rosters. No telling if we're gonna get them as like a full-on thing, like we get them. Oh yeah, we'll probably get Undisputed Era version of Roderick Strong too. I just realized that. No telling if we're gonna get them as like a full thing. Like it wouldn't be bad if they just gave us them as an attire, or not an attire, a DLC pack. But hopefully we get like a huge amount of the NXT roster and the 205 Live roster, because there's a lot of, oh yeah, we'll probably get Mike and Maria Kanellis, because there's a huge amount of people on both those rosters that would really help to like further the roster and get it, make it a lot better. Buddy Murphy will probably get him back. It's been a while since we've seen him. I think 2K16 was the last game he was in, as part of Blake and Murphy, and yeah, Blake and Murphy and singles attires. So yeah, I think we could definitely be seeing Buddy Murphy come back. No telling if Wesley Blake will also be back in it or not. As I don't, we'll probably get Sabatelli and Moss, maybe. It's definitely a possibility. But yeah, there's no real telling if we'll get Wesley Blake as well. But I think we're definitely be getting Buddy Murphy, especially if they give us a huge amount of 205 Live people and NXT. So we could definitely be getting Moss and Sabatelli. Knight, yeah, maybe. Let's see. Probably gonna get Hillbilly Jim. We'll probably get Hillbilly Jim through DLC, as he's in the. We'll probably get most of the people that are in the Hall of Fame, that went in the Hall of Fame this year. We'll probably get them as DLC. Probably get multiple versions of Mark Henry because of that, and probably multiple versions of Ivory through that, which wouldn't be too bad in my opinion. Don't really see much more that we could be getting. No telling if the Miz Taraj is going to be like the Miz Taraj, or if they're going to be their singles attires. I could see it being either way, to be honest. It's more or less like, okay, this is a random thing. They could be that, they could not be that, because they kind of broke up. So, you know, there's no real telling what versions of them we're gonna get. Trying to see. I'm kind of just going through, seeing who else we could be getting. Maria Kanellis, yeah, most likely. Be nice to get Superfly. Be nice to get Superfly Snuka. That would be a nice addition. We'll be getting better solo versions of Tommaso and Johnny. Definitely a better version of him as solo. Sorry about that. I had to yawn. Fabian Eichner with WWE? Is he on NXT? I think he's on. Yeah, he's on NXT. That's what I thought. Okay. We could probably be getting him. Could see us getting him. Wouldn't be bad if we got Finley. I'd like to have Finley. Huh. I don't really think there's any more people that I could really see us getting, to be honest. Yeah. It'd be very nice to get China. It'd be cool if they give us the Alpha Club version of Jericho. I'd really like that. Roddy Piper, he'd be a nice addition. Again, Buddy Murphy will probably be in the game. Let's see. Yeah, I really don't. I really don't see anybody else that we could really be getting. Probably a different version of Aiden English next game. Yeah. There's not really many more people I could see I could see really being added to the game. Like they're already up to a huge amount. I hate people. They're already up to a huge amount of people within the game as is. Brian Pillman would be nice to have back. You know, they already have a huge amount of people in the game, like as is. So I definitely don't. Yokozuna would be nice to have back. Is that literally just Rikishi with? That's Rikishi's face. Just people. But yeah, there's a lot of people that I could see them giving us, you know, because there's already a huge amount of people in the game as it is. Stevie Ray would be a nice addition back. There's already a huge amount of people in the game as is, without it being like, without more people needing to be added in. So, you know, who else they decide to add in is really kind of like, do we really need these? You know what I mean? Because there's already a lot of people. There's over 170 in this game, and it's Hardy would be an nice addition too, whether it be as a wrestler or just a manager. It's already looking like there's going to be at least 180 in next year's game, or in this year's game, I should say. So it really comes down to who they're gonna add in, you know, because like just there's so many people already that they can add in, and it's really down to, okay, do they really need this person in there? You know what I mean? So it's a lot of it's down to, okay, we'll just have to wait till the game starts getting announced and then start speculating more. My biggest guess is a lot of people are gonna have updated attires, and there's gonna be a lot of new additions from NXT and 205 Live. So yeah, that's about all I can think of. Yeah. There's not really many more I can think of that they're really gonna add in to the game. Yeah. For the most part, I think they're just gonna flourish out the roster a bit more and make it to a point where it's just a bit increased from where they were, because I know right now there's a lot in this game, especially if you have as many downloaded people as me and my uncle do. But I think there's definitely the possibility that in the end of, you know, by the time that everyone's announced for next game and all that, there's going to be even more. With the fact that they're planning on doing another Cruiserweight Classic and another, or not Cruiserweight Classic, sorry, another UK tournament and another Mae Young Classic, I think they could even be adding in more people to the game. If all of those people are, you know, if they haven't fully gotten it. At most, if they decide to add those people in, it's going to be through DLC, which I wouldn't really hate. But yeah. That's about it. I'd like a Jimmy Hart manager. I'd really like it if they added in more managers as well. Because currently, we're done here. They'll probably add in more championships as well. Hopefully. Currently, we'll just go into a one-on-one match really quick. We'll select Seth Rollins with a manager. Currently, managers are Bobby Heenan, Lana, Mr. McMahon, Paul Ellering, Paul Heyman, Stephanie McMahon, Ted DiBiase. Then obviously, you can go into regular superstars, and you do actually have, if you go to this version of Triple H, he has a manager attire. I believe if you go to, nope, wrong Ric Flair. This one, he has manager attire. And I believe that's the only people that have manager attires. Pretty sure no matter who else you choose, that's the only people that have manager attires. So a flourish of managers. You know, adding in some new managers and stuff would be a nice one as well. So they can kind of give us a bigger roster of managers in the game. I'd really like that. Because there's just not a lot of managers in this game right now, and I really hate that fact. I'd really like there to be a lot more managers, in my opinion. As it would really flourish it out and give us the option of different managers. You know, Jimmy Hart, Brother Love, you know, Jamie Noble maybe even, because he did the J&J security thing for Seth for a while, so I'd like that. But yeah, that's really it for this, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this little, like, 40-minute stream of me talking about what I'd like to see the most, sort of predicting things in WWE 2K19. Stay tuned for more WWE 2K19 talk on the channel. There will be more, I promise. Stay golden. Peace.